Now this feels like a real world first, a scalloped hairline. Welcome back to Revive Your Hair, guys. Today we're going to be talking about LaVivid's newest system. We're going to be breaking it down piece by piece, and I really feel that this system is going to give poly wearers the most realistic hairline yet. And the best thing is, this doesn't even just come in poly, they also have a lace version. I'm going to be putting the links to both in the description box, but make sure you watch the video first before making a firm decision on this. Now the first thing to note about this system is it's an ultra thin skin. It's a 0.04 to 0.06 millimeters. So those kind of systems, they're a little bit more delicate than the thicker polys, but they're much more comfortable and they're much more realistic. Now, a bugbear that I've always personally had about polys, as much as I love them, is that you can't bleach knots in a poly. So you won't get as realistic a hairline as you might do with a Swiss lace or a French lace. A Swiss lace is what I'm wearing right now. However, with this new hairline, which is like a sort of zigzag, it's called a scalloped hairline, and they actually sell the scissors as well, the exact scissors that have been used to make this hairline. So you can actually buy it on their website as well if you want to do it yourself. But I'm hopeful and fairly confident that this can actually give a more realistic hairline for a poly. And I wouldn't go as far as saying it could 100% emulate what bleach knots do on a lace base. However, it will give a more realistic appearance, in my opinion, compared to what effectively used to be a flat hairline on a poly. What's also surprised me actually, for an ultra thin skin, it's actually quite durable. I'm pulling on that quite hard, and it's maintaining its structure, it's maintaining its integrity. It feels actually quite robust for an ultra thin skin. And if you're wanting to think of something comparable, I'll probably say in terms of durability, we'd be looking at the Louis see-through, which kind of lasts about anywhere between 2 to 4 months. So that's the kind of time you could expect to get out of this system. Another really important thing is that it's got a zeonic base. Now, anyone who hasn't watched my previous videos, a zeonic base is basically an antibacterial base. So if you find in the past that you've experienced itching with your hair system, if you maybe get some redness every now and then, the whole idea behind the antibacterial base is that it effectively reduces that, and it means you can wear the hair system for longer without getting any sort of itchiness. So it cuts down on maintenance time. It's also a lot more hygienic for your scalp. I've done a number of videos myself where I'm wearing a zeonic base. I did it with a poly about 6 months ago, so you might want to check out those videos. I'll put it up at the end of this video so you can check that out. And it really does just blow me away how many options we have for hair systems these days. We've got antibacterial bases, we've got normal bases, we've got ultra thin skins, we've got lace bases, we've got monofilaments, we've got full cap wigs. There's so many selections, and this is the great thing, because if you find that one might not work for you, there's plenty of others that will be more suitable for what you're looking for and what you need. Now at this point you might be wondering what colors are available. I've gone with 7 ash this time. So my natural hair color is anywhere between a 7 and a 7 ash. They have multiple different colors in stock comparable to their other systems. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now, just showing you the actual number of different colors they've got. You can get them in grays as well. So age need not be a factor for you guys. If you're interested in getting a scalloped hairline and you've got some grays, you will not be excluded, because you can get grays with this system as well. Now we're going to dive briefly into some more of the specifics. So this is a 95% density, very appropriate for anyone who's in their 20s, 30s, 40s, even 50s to be perfectly honest. It's not fully straight hair, it is a little bit wavy as it says in the description, so it's a very, very slight body wave. I prefer that, that's my favorite type of hair, probably because it matches better with my natural hair. But what I will say is, if you've got hair and you have it cut down under sort of, if you have it anywhere between 2 to 3 inches, you don't even notice the wave, it just looks straight. So if you have straight hair, please don't let this put you off. As always with LaVivid, it's Indian Remy hair, so this is virgin hair, this is really good quality hair, and the time you can expect to get out of this particular poly is 2 to 3 months. Now, if you decide to go with the lace option, which I'm going to pop up on the screen right now, that is a Swiss lace base, so you could probably expect to get the same amount of time, 2 to 3 months. I would hasten to add that if you have a color 1 hair, so that's like jet black, they don't offer a bleached hairline with the lace base. Also worth noting that the density on the Swiss is about 5% less. So, I mean, to be honest, 5% less is a marginal difference. You probably wouldn't even notice. but that is due to the base being very, very thin and delicate. Can't put loads of hair on a Swiss, guys. It will literally just crumble. So I'd say the primary advantages of this particular hair system with the scalloped base is it should hypothetically give you a more natural hairline than you get with an average base. I will be getting this cut in about 2 weeks and I'll make a video so we can really assess how realistic it is. The density works for most age groups and it's pretty versatile when it comes to hairstyles. Now, some of the disadvantages is if you're looking for a system that's going to last you more than 3 months, this probably isn't the system for you. You're probably going to want to go for a thicker base or maybe a French lace. And also, if you are working with the more delicate systems, the ultra thin skins, or the Swiss lace, you do have to be a little bit more delicate when it comes to maintenance. Although, as I showed you earlier, this system base is actually quite durable for the actual thickness that it is. Now, this particular base, it really does align with what I look for in a system. I look for comfort, I look for realism, I look for sort of a system that I don't have to do maintenance every sort of 4 to 7 days. I prefer systems like this where I only have to do it every sort of 10 to 14 days. I'm a busy dude and I don't have much time for maintenance. So if you sound like me, this is the kind of system that you might want to consider giving a try. And if you're not sure yet, well, just hang around for a couple of weeks and watch me make a video when I've actually had this system cut in, and then maybe make your decision after that. If you haven't subscribed yet to my content, guys, please do. This is a growing channel, which I feel so privileged to be running and sharing knowledge and tips and advice and hearing your guys' feedback and having those open dialogues. That is what this channel is all about, guys, and we're really moving in the right direction. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Is the front of this particular system something that you would be interested in trying? Is this something you've been crying out for ages? Having a sort of zigzaggy sort of scalloped hairline, which on paper should look more natural to the naked eye. And also, one last thing, you don't even need to buy this particular system. If you've got a system just waiting and is good to go, a poly or a lace, why not actually get some of these zigzag scissors yourself from LaVivid? They're 25 bucks, guys, and you can do it yourself. Totally up to you. I'm gonna put all of those URLs in the description box below, and I will speak to you all next time.